The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.
All right, welcome back. Sitting beside me is NLP master and certified mentor coach. Please welcome ROMANITA CIOBANU to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Thank you for being here. I love this lavender. I'm all about the purple.
Yes,
it's elegant.
like
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So
we're matching.
yes,
You
we
see?
are. We're in the purple family, definitely. So tell me a little bit about your background. You do many things, but
Yes.
yeah, I'd like to know how you got from there to here.
So I've had a number of careers. And each time I would work in a place, I would learn something new and exciting, and then that would be my next career. So I started as a in computer engineering, believe it or not. And then I focused more into people-centered professions. So I went into sales and marketing, then in real estate, then I learned some more. Then I came to Canada.
Where were you before?
From Romania, from Eastern
okay.
Europe. Yes.
Okay. Any Romanians out there in the audience? No.
One.
Just one quiet one. Yeah. Your husband.
Yes. And when I came to Canada, then again, I went into sales and marketing within a technical environment, and then I learned some more HR, and then I went in recruiting, and fast forward, for the last 10 years, I've been in social services in the employment sector, and in the last 4 years, I've been a life coach. And now I'm focusing towards second marriages. I'm a relationship coach.
Wow. Second marriages.
Second
Not
marriages.
first, but second marriages.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what is the state of affairs then with marriage? What are the statistics saying
Well,
for first marriage?
That's staggering. Yes, thank you for this question. First marriages are ending up in divorce, 50%. Second marriages, exactly, 1 out of 2. Second marriages, yeah, that's exactly it. Second marriages, 70%. You think it's the other way around? No. And then third, and so it only goes up.
So 80,
so
90.
You don't even
well, the
want to
fourth
go
is like
there.
no chance. So that's kind of shocking. So what is happening then? What's going on with
that's the thing.
relationships?
Yes, people come from first marriages either with lessons learned or with baggages. And usually when we divorce, we are saying, okay, I'm not going to go there anymore. I'm not going to be marrying anymore. That's what we say. And that's when we close the door to let any learnings to come in.
Okay.
So we don't learn anything. We have a quick life, right? Life happens. Then all of a sudden, at some point, we fall in love again because we are human, and that's what we are supposed to do.
It's part about being human, yeah.
And so we embark again on a marriage, but we are playing the same play again with a different partner. Because we have not learned anything.
So we've built these walls to protect our integrity and our feelings and all that, but not allowing any of the good stuff to come in and no opportunities to really learn from the experience.
Exactly.
And then carrying the residual resentments and all that stuff that wasn't worked out into the relationship.
Exactly. We are having underlying strategies that are running out at the unconscious level. We do not know them at the conscious level, but they are running. So then we find out that we are in the same situation, but just with a different person. And it's too sad. So I'm at the second marriage, my husband is at the second marriage, we've cracked the code.
Okay, so we want to learn what that code is. So how do we keep it, if this is a second marriage, how many people are considering a second marriage? Okay, so quite a few of us.
Right.
And how do we keep it? This is it, like final.
Yes. So I have a 5-step program that I've just finished refining. The first step is in finding out what it is that we need to work on. The second step is clearing out the trash. meaning all those residual
Throwing
stuff,
away the
but
baggage.
throwing out the
Yeah.
baggage, then that's the time when the second partner comes in, because usually it's one partner who realizes our marriage needs a little bit of help and a little bit of improvement. So that's at the third step is when the second partner comes in, and then we are doing a marriage makeover to see, okay, how is this marriage that you want to build?
Okay.
Right? And for each partner, it might be different.
Okay.
For each couple. And then the next step is reigniting the passion. Because if you've been in love once, if you've had joy and that excitement,
Euphoria,
and that
yeah.
exactly, like nothing could stand in your way,
No.
you can access it again.
Okay.
It's just a matter of knowing how to do that. And then the fifth step is keeping the honeymoon alive,
Okay. For sure. Yeah.
because it can be done.
Okay. Just a couple of things too. When you're ending a relationship,
Yes.
be it marriage or maybe like a common law
Yeah.
living situation, when that relationship ends, you have to go through kind of a grieving process, just like death, right? It's a death
Yeah,
of a
yeah,
relationship.
totally.
So it can take quite a while for some people, depending on how much time that they put, or they invest in the relationship. So that is a real thing when
Yes.
people say they're grieving.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they need that
that's-
time.
That's the time when they need to look inside and find out, okay, what is it really that I am standing for? What is it really? Because usually, and that's why I'm not so geared towards first marriages, when we go into first marriage, we have an idyllic image of it.
Yeah.
We don't know, we need to work at it, we don't, there's a lot of stuff there that we're just expecting it to work out
Yes.
without us doing
The
anything
love will
at
make
all.
it all work.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yes. So when we end a marriage, then we need to look inside ourselves. Okay, I've done a lot of stuff until now that other people wanted me to do.
Okay.
What is it that I really want?
Right.
What is it? And so after we find out about us, then we can look, and this happens naturally. When you're prepared, then another partner comes along that, is meant to be
It's
for
meant to
you.
be, right. What about coming into a relationship with children?
Yes.
Yeah. So, how does that dynamic work so that this relationship will retain itself and keep
Yeah.
the loving going?
Thank you for the question. Especially at second marriages,
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Yeah, most times you do have children.
We have children, and so the children are adding, as you said, an extra dimension to the marriage. Now, important is, from my point of view, is that the couple remains the couple solid. The partner who is the parent of the child, that needs to be the person who is taking care of the children or imposing the way of how the children are going to be brought up, and the other partner needs to support them. There is there's a big family, but the couple is the one that needs to stay strong.
Okay.
That's and besides that, I'm working with a coach that is specifically geared on children issues. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
My parents have been married for 50 years.
Oh wow, good.
They married as best friends from college.
Uh-huh.
And I marvel at them. They're like the model for me on what I want. They laugh a lot. They do things together. So I see that being kind of a pattern of how things work. But what would you recommend for people who are getting married for the first time to keep the magic going?
Yes, that's a very good question. And that's the thing. Whatever you have done during the dating period, keep that, either as in forms of routines or some special moments. Don't let those ones slip, because what we tend doing is letting life with its urgencies
Get in the
come.
way.
Exactly. And so we don't have the priorities in order. Our partner is our priority. not the emergencies. The emergencies, what, bills, all other stuff.
They're always
that
gonna
has
be there.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, they are not running away. No,
Yeah.
they won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's important to keep those routines, because we have those routines during dating period. So let's keep them also afterwards.
Okay.
We can install new ones, and communication, that's the most important one.
Absolutely.
Open communication, no matter what it is, no matter what the topic is. If we are talking openly, then there's nothing that can stand in the way of a marriage.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about the role that you have as a certified mentor coach.
Certified mentor coach is a certified coach who graduates from Mentor Coach, which is an institution, a training institution in the States that is having all their teachers at the PhD level, and they are all teaching about positive psychology, so coaching from the positive psychology point of view, so the possibilities and all that. And knowing me, I've learned further. I went into neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, learning how the language impacts the mind so that we can get the results that we want.
Okay. Okay.
And so this has a great impact, because these mind tools are showing and are making it possible to get immediate and quick results with long-lasting outcome. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Here's $1 million question. What kind of legacy do you want to leave in the world? When people think of you and ponder fondly about what you've done, what kind of impression do you want to leave?
Thank you. Thank you from my heart for this question, because it was a couple of weeks now that I've discussed with my husband, and I've basically laid out my next 40 years. So I know exactly
Now
what I
that's
will do.
Plan my schedule, please.
So the next 10 years, I will be taking care of second marriages. The following 10 years, and that's the only thing that I'll say further, I'll take care of aging well people.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're living longer.
Because we
we're
are
taking good care
living
of ourselves.
longer, and we need to leave an impact. Otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Where can people find you, Romanita?
Oh yes, thank you. My website is www.romanitaciobanu.com. Now that's long. www.romanitaciobanu.com.
Fantastic. It's been a pleasure. I've
Thank
learned
you
so
so
much
much.
about marriages and intimate relationships. Very important things to have and enhance. So, Romanita, everyone, thank you very much.
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much. Thank you.
Come back anytime.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
The Nikki Clarke Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience, or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.NikkiClarkeNetwork.com.